what kind of lessons, experience do you guys think you guys are gaining most from this obviously tough stretch of games, but still going up against some of the best teams in the country?
Well, there's a lot to take away. Obviously, this loss is a different loss than the one at Maryland or some of the previous ones, but there's still a lot of lessons you can take away from it, and a lot of it probably has to do with energy and coming into the games with energy more than anything else. I think we're a few different teams this year based off of our energy, and I think that we could just, as a young team, there's tons of stuff you could take away from these losses.
Yeah, absolutely what Ryan said. Each game is unique and just kind of learning from each game. Hopefully not make the same mistake twice.
Ryan, going into halftime with the deficit you guys had, what was Collins' message at the break?
It was a lot of defense talk. Obviously, that's what we were kind of slacking. I think he kept on saying we're going to get our shots if we start playing the right way, and that's committing to defense and committing to the defensive glass. And obviously behind him with that was definitely what we needed to work on. And they put up, I want to say, 44 points going in the first half. So obviously we needed to stop their dribble penetration. They were getting to the middle really easily, and they were just making their shots. We're getting out of our gaps, and we weren't attacking the glass like we need to be on defense.
You guys, in your careers, have never gone through something like this. Is there any way you can explain to people just how hard, how crappy it is, and then how hard it is to come back and bring energy again and again and again?
Yeah, there's no doubt that it sucks, but I don't think anybody feels sorry for us out there, and it's not something, obviously not, it's an easy hole to fall into, but there's not something that we're going to do and think that people feels bad for us, that we're, whatever excuse you want to make, we're young or anything, people don't feel sorry for you. So I think something that I've done and that a lot of us do is just kind of relying on each other. There's been a lot of struggles, but we're still a family and we still rely on each other and bounce off each other for that kind of energy. And I think a lot of us do feed off each other for that, and the coaching staff as well.
Yeah, I definitely think, building on Ryan's point, that at the end of the day, we're kind of the only ones that really know what it is and how we're actually going through it together. So that kind of looks like we look to that together, just kind of rally around each other, come to practice every day. We got practice on Tuesday, so just trying to make it right for next coming games.
You ever talk to Ryan McIntyre about what he went through in his 10-game losing streak as a freshman and how hard it was for him and how he got through it?
Oh, absolutely. BMAC has been a great asset for us, just bouncing off ideas, sharing his wisdom, and we're just trying to rely more on him.
What does he tell you?
Pretty much just stay together. Obviously, from the outside looking in, it might be easy for us to just pack in the season, but we have 4 regular season games plus tournament play, and so as difficult as these times are, just rally around each other, keep working, keep improving, and just take it day by day.
Well, BMAC's a really good resource, and they went through that 10-game losing streak, and coach always brings it up. I think they ended up going like 6-4 in that last 10, or that last whatever number it was. I think it was positive after they went to that 10-game losing streak. But there's just numerous examples, even in the Big Ten, like Penn State this year, what they did last year in the conference. So I think what BMAC emphasizes, and there's bright spots in our game, and as a team, we've shown that we can play with anybody, I would argue, in the league. So you just kind of have to go off that, and like I said earlier, feed off each other's energy, but go off those things. Like there's potential, and we're a young group, but we can compete with anybody. It's the way that I feel. So it's just kind of building off of that and just keep on chipping at it.
When he was a senior, he looked back on that 10-game losing streak, and he said he wondered sometimes whether he was good enough to play and to be a winner in the Big Ten. You guys having to fight anything like that?
Absolutely not. Kind of to Ryan's point, I think that we've shown that we can play through play like against these teams, compete with them at the highest level. It's just a matter of putting 40 minutes together, not 37, not 35, not 38 and a half. So I don't think that there's any confidence issues. You know, everybody, I have 100% faith in him, everybody in our locker room. So I don't think confidence is an issue.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.